Good morning, everyone. I hope you guys are doing well. Today, we are going to learn about how to make an object fly with when you pressing a space key in a Unity. It's just a basic functionality. I hope everyone played a game where the bird is flying and jumping in between the pipes. You know what is the name of the game? Guess it and let me know. All right. So what we have to do, what we are going to learn in this game, learning objective, by the end of this lesson, students will be able to, you are going to learn how to import a 2D or a 3D object into the Unity. You are going to learn how to add the physics to an object using the rigid body 2D or a 3D. Write a simple C script to make the object fly when pressing a space key or any other key you assigned to your object. Understand how the velocity works in the Unity physics. So first thing, to set up your Unity project, follow these instructions. In the Unity Hub project tab, select a new project, select the Universal 2D code template, name your project and save it somewhere safe on your computer or in a flash drive, wherever you like. Select create a project and let Unity to compile and open the project. Or the other way, setting up the new project. Step 1, to create a new Unity project, open the Unity Hub, click on new project, choose 2D for the bird, um, like example, or a 3D. Name it something like a flying object and click a create project. So let's do it. We'll go to the Unity. I will click on new project here. And then this time I'm going to choose Unity 2D, Universal 2D. And then here you will say fly object and then click on create. So it will take a few minutes to a few seconds, depends on your computer speed. When it's done, we will go to the next step. So wait. All right, everything is set, everything is good to go. So let me explain the basic stuff. Here is the hierarchy where we have our main camera and our global light. We are in a game mode. Let's go to the scene mode. This is your scene mode. And then we have to, this is our screen. Whatever we are going to place under this frame, it's going to display here in this blue screen. This is our screen. Scene mode, game mode, and then we have a couple of things there like a play button. When you place everything, when you have a code, when you have your object, click on a play, and then whatever the functionality you provide to your object, it will work accordingly. A pause button, and then we have a step button. All right, couple of other things we have here. For example, hey, I'm going to click on a plus sign, and then I can say, hey, create empty object. I'm going to get a 2D object or a 3D object, right? In a 3D object, let's say, hey, I'm going to get a cube. So see, I have a cube here. So let's place it here. And if you go to the game mode, you will see this, right? Let's go to the scene mode again. I got the cube. This is a view tool. So if you have to view your scene, right? Second tool is a move tool. So you can move your object up or down wherever you like. Third tool is a rotate tool if you like to rotate your object. See, since it's a cube, let's see from a different angle. So click on play and you will see it looks like a cube since we have it's little down. So we can use the move tool to move it little up, right? So also we can see and set the frame from here. I will explain you guys a little later this. And then a next tool is a scale tool. If you like to shrink down, if you like to increase or decrease the size of the object. And next tool we have React tool. We are not going to work with this tool at this time. And I just want to explain you the basic stuff. Let's go back to the move tool. We have the move tool. We have the hierarchy. Hierarchy where you see a main camera, your global light, your globe, your cube, or the objects you guys have. All right. Here you can see the functionality of your object. In the inspector window, for example, we have a cube. If you like to rename it, you can do so here. You see on the hierarchy, we have a cube here, and then we have a cube here. I will say a cube, and then you add a bird, whatever the name you like to do it. And then you see it will change here as well. This is the positioning for your a cube. See, a 0 minus 0.1 minus 2.98. If you like to change the position, hey, let's go 0, 0. So it will be in the center, and z is also 0, right? You can also rotate your cube to any angle. Let's rotate it to the 30-degree angle, right? We can do that. Click on the cube again, and we have another functions here. We have a box collider. Now, other things we have here, we have a project window. In a project window, we have the scenes. Since we opened a new project, we have a sample scene, and then we are working on the sample scenes, right? We have all the settings, and let's go and create a, a folder here and name it whatever you like. I will say script or scripts, where we are going to place our scripts, right? And then create again folder. So I will say images, where we are going to place our images. Since we have our object, I will create a script in my script folder in the assets, in the project window, in the assets, and then I am going to double click on the script folder and then right click and then, hey, create a new, and then we are going to create a mono behavior script, right? And you can name the mono behavior script whatever you like it. Here we have, I will say bird test. Click on it and you will see your bird test mono behavior script in the inspector. And then we have the code here for a Unity. So if you are going to double click on it, if you are going to double click on your script, we are going to see it's opened in a Visual Studio, right? So this is a by default using Unity Engine, public class bird test, mono behavior, you know. So this is kind of a comment section. This is not a function. Start is called once before the first execution of update after the mono behavior is created. This is like start positioning void update. And then this is called once per frame. So I have my code here. I'm going to replace it. And then since my class is a fly object, I have to change it bird test and fly object. It's not going to work, right? So we will rename it, or I am going to change here bird test. I think my B is capital bird test. And let's see from there. 1 second, bear with me. Fly object and bird test. Public rigid body, we need a rigid body for our project. Let's go to the cube again and then click on add component, and we are going to add the rigid body 2D. Cannot add the component rigid body because it's conflict with the box collider. Okay, so we have the box collider. Let's see if we can remove the component. Add rigid body 2D. We have the rigid body. Let's click on play and you will see what will happen. It's going to fall. Why it's falling? Because if you look at it, we have a gravity. Gravity, if we are going to change it to 0, it's not going to fall. It's stable, right? And let's do the gravity in a minus. Let's say -1, it will happen. Let's see what will happen. It's flying up. Interesting, right? So what we need, we are going to change the gravity to 1. Think about it's your bird and it's falling. Perfect. All right. Next step is we are going to save this by pressing the Control plus S key, CTRL key from the keyboard, and S one time, and it will save. Or you will go to the file and click on save. It will save your work, right? Or save all. So everything, whatever the tags you have, it will save. Next thing you see is processing. Yes, for these and other files that might be found later, it's perfect. It's okay. And then go back to your processing. Go, this is your now cube bird. I will say test bird, drag and drop it here. And you will see your bird test script is here, right? Click on apply and let's see if it's going to work. Hey, and then click on play and try if your space key is working. If it's not working, what we have to do, you will go to the edit menu, go to the project settings. From here, we will go and look at the player. We have a player, right? We have a couple of other settings, icon, resolution, splash, image, and we are going to go to the others. Here we are going to find the active input handling. What? We are going to look at the active input handling, where we are going to select a both, not input manager old or a new. We are going to look at the both. Apply, and then it's going to tell you like, okay, do you want to save the changes you made in a screen or a sample scene? Yes. Your change will be lost if you do not save them. So we are going to save them, and then your Unity project is going to restart. So wait until it's going to restart. All right, our Unity project is restarted. You have this project setting window. Feel free to close it. And now again, click on the play button and you will see the magic happen. All right, you see, I'm pressing the space key and it's moving. So we tried with object today. You can add any image. How we are going to do that, I'm going to explain you in a minute. So you see we are not in a scene mode here. We are in a game mode. When you click on stop, it will automatically get back to you a scene mode. All right, so we will go to the assets. Uh, in the project window, go back to the assets. Look at it. We don't have any images, right? You will go to the images, is our images folder. I do have images if you like to import. So we can import a package or we can import a new assets, right? Hey, then one more time, right click on it and then import a new asset. Go to your computer wherever you save a picture or a bird. Let's see if I have in my downloads, I have this, a bird test JPEG. Make sure your file is a JPEG or a PNG. You see, this is my bird. And then it shows everything, the properties of the bird here, since I have selected here, like, look. So if you like to create a child, no, I don't want to create any child for this object. So what basically I'm going to do, I'm going to drag and drop my bird from the project window to the scene view. All right. We have our a script, right? And the script is for this object. I am going to disable my cube like this. So it's not showing, right? Let's go to the play mode. See, our cube is disabled. I just disabled purposely. So you are going to learn how your bird is going to fly if you are going to import a bird. Now we are going to go to the script, just drag and drop the script from the project window, from the assets from the script to a bird in a scene view. So you see, you have a bird test script. All right, so you have to press the space key and check if it's working. If it's not working, go back as I showed you, go to the project settings, go to up layer, and go to the other settings, and then you will see the active input handling. Make sure it's both, right? So you can do the test script on a bird or on a cube. So in the inspector, again, one more time, activate the cube, and then you can disable the bird. So it's not going to show. You don't have to delete it. So when you uncheck it, it's, it's disabled. And then you can click here on that kind of eye icon and make it enable. So it's right there. All right. And sometime your script is not working if you have, like, for example, let's activate the bird and your script is on the bird too, and your script is on the um, cube too. Let's disable from here and let's click on play. Let's see if it's going to work. It's not working because we removed the bird script from there. I hope you guys understand. And if I'm going to enable it, let me disable my bird. So my expectation is either you can get a picture or a cube or any object. You have to write this script or add this script into your Unity project and then click on play. And then you have to fly your object. And then it's by pressing the space key, or you can choose any other key. If you have any questions, let me know. You have to answer the questions. Also, look at your doc in your Google Classroom and you have to answer. I will show you that as well. Like if I'm going to change the flap strength, what will happen? You have to answer. I'm going to just show you. I'm not going to say anything. So the flap strength is 10. And let's change it to 50. So you will see what will happen. All right. So let me know if you guys have a question why we are making a folder, because if we have a lot of images, or if we have images like for birds, we have images for anything else. Hey, make a folder so it's easy to arrange and it's easy to navigate where we have to go. Where is our script? Where is our images? Where are our scenes or something like that? Feel free to let me know if you guys have any question. All right, good luck. Submit your assignment on time. Have a great day. Bye.